General Guillermo Lorenzo Eleazar, Chief, Philippine National Police; Major General Rodel Sermonia, Directorate for Police Community Relations; Brigadier General Haris Fama, Deputy Director, DPCR; Colonel Portia Manalad, Deputy Chief, Women and Children Protection Center; Colonel Gemma Vinluan, Chief, Family, Juvenile, Gender and Development Division; Brigadier General Jason Ortizo, Director, PNP Chaplain Service; Event Chair and Chair of ADAPA PNP WCPD, our past District Director Judy Gutierrez; Event Co-Chair and District Director of Greater Manila District Rosalie Eleazar; and the members of the Working Committee, resource speakers, Ana Marie Abiera Venos, CEO, International Marketing Group, New York; Evangeline Alianan Bautista of Psycho Consult; and to all the participants of this virtual summit, police and fellow Soroptimists, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is with great pride and happiness that I join you today in this 11th National Biennial Summit of Women in Community Policing, a joint initiative of the Philippine National Police and Soroptimist International of the Americas Philippines region, which has endured more than 2 decades of fruitful collaboration, resulted in the establishment of Women and Children Protection Desk in all police stations nationwide, and achieved marked reforms in policies and practices to improve not only the personal and professional welfare of our police women, but their public safety function, particularly in the promotion and protection of the rights of women and children in our communities. We are very proud to announce that this initiative has been recognized and bannered by the Soroptimist International worldwide. Yung atin pong butihing chief ng PNP, si General Guillermo Eleazar, ay naimbitahan po ng Soroptimist International na maging isa sa mga panauhing pandangal na magsasalita sa 100th year virtual anniversary celebration ng Soroptimist International sa Oktubre 3 ngayong taon. Ito pong centennial celebration dahil 100 taon na po ang Soroptimist na voluntaryong nagsisilbi sa kababaihan at mga batang babae ay pinakamalaki na selebrasyon sa istorya ng Soroptimist at mapapanood sa 21 na countries and territories kung saan may Soroptimist regions. Mapapanood ng libo-libong miyembro ng Soroptimist who registered for this virtual event. This will be a great source of pride for the Philippines region and will put the region's identifying project, Adopt a PNP WCPD, on the world stage of our organization. Thank you, General Eleazar, for accepting the honor to speak before our esteemed colleagues worldwide to tell this beautiful story of how the PNP and the Soroptimist Philippines region has successfully collaborated for the last 28 years. In this extraordinary time, and with the many challenges posed by these ever-changing conditions of this global pandemic, our law enforcement agencies, such as the Philippine National Police, are confronted with seemingly insurmountable problems of keeping public order and safety amid an unseen enemy in the COVID-19 virus. Recent studies cited an apparent paradox in law enforcement. The very practices upon which police typically rely on to enhance public safety, such as those enforcement measures requiring close proximity or physical contacts, are most likely to endanger public safety. The ambivalence of our quarantine protocols to combat this virus require constant adjustments in policies. Thus, this summit provides a good venue for the policewomen on the ground to be heard firsthand in order to address widely varying ways of enforcement policies. The police cannot serve the public effectively unless they too receive care, consideration, and candor. Every effort must be taken to protect the police from COVID-19 infection, as potential widespread illness in the force will not only be a significant public health risk in itself, but a tremendous source of anxiety for the officers and their families. On the status of women and children in a time of pandemic, United Nations studies show that economic and social stresses, combined with restrictions and cramped homes, are driving a surge in gender-based violence. Many of these women are now trapped at home with their abusers and are at increased risk of other forms of violence as overloaded healthcare systems and disruptive justice services struggle to respond. With more people spending time online, with movement restrictions in place, online forms of violence against women and children in chat rooms, gaming platforms, and more are likely to increase. The pandemic's economic impacts are likely to increase sexual exploitation, leaving women and children, especially girls in fragile economies like ours, particularly vulnerable. To support women and children facing domestic violence, safe access to support services and emergency measures such as police protection, legal assistance, and judicial remedies is urgently needed. But it has been curtailed amid lockdowns in many areas, especially in depressed areas where COVID-19 infection is prevalent. Indeed, these are the realities on the ground that we have to deal with. It is with high hopes that we look forward to an honest and fruitful discussions in this summit to hopefully arrive at a more effective and target-specific policies and innovative approaches to address these deeply concerning situations. My profound gratitude to the organizers of this summit, the Directorate for Police Community Relations, headed by Major General Rodel Sermonia, and the Soroptimist Committee on ADAPT, a PNPW-CPD, chaired by past District Director Judy Gutierrez, co-chair District Director Rosalie Lali Eleazar, who incidentally is the beautiful wife of our PNP Chief, General Eleazar. Thank you, General Eleazar, for sharing with us your very talented and hardworking wife. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your commitment, determination, and hard work in making this summit possible in this most difficult time of the pandemic. To the participants in this virtual summit nationwide, thank you for your attendance enthusiasm, and support to sustain the successful collaboration between the Soroptimist International Philippines region and the Philippine National Police. Congratulations and maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat.